Scorpio, what's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and we're coming at you guys with your mid-May 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Let's go ahead and dive on into this and see what we got going on here for your mid-May 2022. What do we got coming up here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-May 2022. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. The first card is going to be a dedicated effort. Okay, moving on to the second card that we have here for you is also going to be the card that says control. So dedicated effort and control. It does seem to me like you've been working pretty hard on something. I'm not sure what this is you've been working hard on. Could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be your job and career status, right? You could be working very hard, putting in a lot of extra hours here at your job. But ultimately, though, this control card here is kind of giving me the vibe of like, I just feel like something's not coming in fast enough, something's not happening fast enough. I've been putting in a dedicated effort and I don't feel like I'm reaching my goal. And I would like to control the outcome. I would like to make my goal come in a lot quicker. But unfortunately, it seems to me like no matter how dedicated I've been, nothing seems to change. You know, the control card here almost reminds me of the Emperor card in the tarot. And the Emperor card in the tarot is like the boss man, right? It's the person who's very successful. They have everything they wanted. They worked very hard and they received. You feel, though, in this instance, you're working very hard, but you're not receiving. So I do feel like you're trying to keep your calm, you're trying to stay as dedicated to the task in order to find success, but at the same time, you just feel like nothing here is changing. So why am I working so hard? Why am I putting forth such a dedicated effort for something in my life to not happen, for something in my life to not work out the way that I want it to, you know? Let's go ahead and have a look here into your recent past. What do we have for the recent past here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-May. We have here the Magician. Okay, so this is a Virgo energy. You could have been connecting with one. We also have here the Star card, Aquarius energy. And then lastly, for your recent past, we do have here the Eight of Cups. So in your recent past here, you were manifesting something big, Scorpio. The Magician card could be the card of manifestation, but also it is the card here of showing up. You know, you showed up in order to continue to stay dedicated to what you wanted. So you were not by any means necessary lazy. You were not by any means necessary holding back. You showed up day in and day out in order to make something happen. With the Star card over here, this is the card of faith. So you've put in a lot of hope and a lot of faith that all things would work out. This is kind of like the energy of where somebody would tell you, work hard and it will all pay off, right? But you feel here that with the Eight of Cups, you know, moving into the recent past, you had to walk away from whatever it is you kept showing up from because you started to feel like I'm showing up for nothing here. I can keep on working on something. I can keep on trying to make something happen, but I've waited way too long. Your patience has run very thin in this situation, and in your recent past, it caused you to walk away from whatever you had a dedicated effort towards. So you felt like giving up. I've been doing this for too long and seeing no result. I've been doing something for far too long and nothing good has come of it. It doesn't matter how dedicated I've been. It doesn't matter how hard I've worked. I just feel like that's it. The universe here is kind of screwing me. Nothing's going my way. All right, let's have a look here, though, coming into mid-May for your current energies. What current energies do we have here now for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-May. First card out, we do have here the Page of Pentacles. So this is the energy of like wanting to put your energy into something else, wanting to make a new investment. We do have here the Ace of Swords. And then looking at the last card for your current energies is going to be the Hangman card. So you basically felt here, Scorpio, if I don't get out of what it is I've been doing, what it is I've been working on, I'm going to forever feel stuck here with the Hangman. You know, this is the energy of like, I see the truth now. Ace of Swords here, Page of Pentacles. Something here is pointless to keep investing in. It's time for me to put my energy into something new. So you were feeling a lot of resistance here. You know, you were trying to hope that a situation would work out the way you wanted it to. I don't want to sit here and say you were trying to control a situation, but I feel like whatever you wanted to happen for you was beyond your control. For example, let's say you've been working at a job for 15 years and you have been really hoping that after all the hard work and dedication you've put into this job, that your boss would inevitably promote you. And maybe throughout these 15 years, you never got the promotion and you started to realize, I can't keep doing the same thing that I'm doing every single day and expecting a different result. If my boss throughout this entire 15 years hasn't promoted me once, what makes me think they're going to promote me tomorrow? What makes me think they're going to promote me in the next 5 years, you know? It's that energy of like, there's been no evidence showing that I'll get that promotion. So with that being said, am I truly wasting my time here? Because I can put my energy in a different job and get a promotion probably within a year, right? So there's been a lot of resistance. You've really wanted something, you've really worked towards something, but it never manifested for you. And instead of showing up for it, you just decided to say, I can't anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's not benefiting me. It's not valuing me, because there's never been any evidence showing me that what I worked for is actually going to happen. You know, this could actually be the same exact energy within a relationship. You know, maybe you have constantly tried to help your partner out. Maybe you've constantly tried to change something in the relationship, and you've hoped, you've been dedicated, you've worked on things with your partner, but they're never going to change unless they inevitably choose to change themselves, right? So maybe you realized, I'm hitting a dead wall here. What I want to change is beyond my control. And if something is not in your control, it's incredibly hard to rely on hope or faith that it will change to benefit you. You know, your boss promoting you, that's out of your control. You know, your partner changing the way you'd like them to, that's out of your control. You know, so at the end of the day, you kind of only can do what really is in your control. And I feel like that's what you're doing here now coming into mid-May. You're getting ready here to take action. You know, going back to the job thing for a second, if you never got a promotion after being incredibly loyal, right? Working 15 years at a place and not getting a single promotion is really fucking loyal, okay? So let's say this is the job situation, this resonates to you. You know, after working there for 15 years, not getting the promotion at all, you're realizing, okay, well, it's not in my control on whether or not my boss gives me this promotion, but what is in my control is I can go ahead and apply to better jobs. I can apply first and foremost to a job that makes me more money, especially one within the same career field, and also I can apply where there's better management, where there's better higher ups, where there's better bosses who actually take care of their employees, right? So you may not have been able to get that promotion from your boss, but who's to say you can't take action to find an even better job with better management who actually want to see their staff grow and succeed, right? So that right then and there is the whole entire change that you're going to start to be embracing coming into mid-May. It's like, I cannot change the things that I'm not in control of, but what I can do instead is take action to still get what I want, but just in a different way. So with the Hangman card showing up over here, this is basically like the enlightenment. The Hangman card could represent the energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but it also could represent the energy of becoming very enlightened to what's going on and what's keeping you held back. So what's been keeping you held back for so long is hoping that things would change, that you had absolutely no control in whether or not it changed or not. So let's go ahead and have a look here at the challenge for you coming into mid-May 2022. What is going to be the challenge here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-May 2022. First card out, we do have here the Tower. So the challenge could definitely be change. It's also awakening too. You know, maybe awakening to the idea here that you might have wasted time is something that could be really hard to deal with as well. We do have here the Judgment. And then lastly for your Scorpio is going to be the Hermit card. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump on into this real fast. Taking a look at your challenge here for mid-May 2022, the Tower, the Judgment, and the Hermit. What I want to note about these cards is that the Judgment card is the card of giving chances. You know, every time you've given a chance, it never really worked out how you wanted it to. So the challenge here now is having to redirect your energy into something new. It's weird because maybe you're one of those people who's always been taught, it's like, you work hard, it pays off. But you're saying here, it's like, I've worked so hard for so long, why has it never paid off? I've worked so hard for so long, and I never saw a difference, I never saw a change. You know, the issue is that you were involved in situations that were beyond your control. And once you have this breakthrough with a Tower, once you have this awakening, it's like, damn, I really have given a lot of chances to situations that were never going to benefit me in the first place. You know, if you were trying to make your boyfriend change, if you were trying to make your boss change, you know, you were always in a situation that was kind of against your odds. And I do feel like for a few of you Scorpios, it bums you out a little bit coming into mid-May here because it's like, I can't believe that I've wasted so much time. So the challenge here is kind of like wrapping your head around how much time you may personally feel like you've wasted. But the truth is that you didn't really waste time. I mean, I understand being irritated. I totally would be irritated, right? I worked at a job for 15 years, didn't get promoted once. That would piss me the heck off. But at the same time, there's always a different path for you. You know, your path is within your own control. You know, anytime you feel like you're not getting what you're worthy and deserving of receiving, you have that opportunity to walk away from what's not serving you, to walk towards what will, because there's always going to be opportunities in this world that are serving to you. You know, your old job with your crappy boss definitely didn't serve you, but there are good bosses out there who would love to pay you and would love to see you climb up the ladder in management and would love to see you succeed. So that's the thing. It's about having to take a look at what you can do now to better your situation to get you what you want. You might not be getting what you desire from other people or the current circumstance, but you can get what you want from other people and other circumstances, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look here and see where things are going for you moving throughout mid-May. Where are things going to be going here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-May 2022. Where are things going to be going here for the Scorpio? First card out, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. Moving on forward from that, we also have here the Ten of Wands. And then lastly for Scorpios is going to be the Two of Wands. So, based upon where things are going for you guys during this current time frame, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Well, I can definitely say with the Ten of Pentacles here to the Ten of Wands, you definitely feel like a little burdened, a little worn out. I can see that here for sure. I just definitely feel like you guys are just so burnt out. You're so stressed. You're so upset. I feel like it's very hard to like move past like all the time you feel like you've wasted. I don't know why that keeps popping up here. It's like very burdensome to you. But guys, you can't let this energy drag you down coming into mid-May, because mid-May is the time for you to actually get into alignment with what's going to serve you. You know, this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to say, all right, let me just leave this whole crappy situation in the past and walk towards my abundance, Ten of Pentacles, because the abundance that you seek, it's out here, it's waiting for you. And if you continue to take a look at your burdens, if you continue to stay involved and trapped within this energy, you're going to be moving away from your abundance instead of moving towards it. So based upon what you're dealing with, guys, it feels to me like you're just really irritated, you're agitated, you're disappointed after all the work you've put through, and it feels like it's gotten you literally nowhere, it's gotten you nothing. And whether or not that may be true, I think it's important right now to redirect your focus to actually getting that abundance that is right out there looking for you just as hard as you're looking for it, okay? Because you can get there. But if you're focused on the Ten of Wands, if you're focused on the burdens, if you're focused on how, you know, I wasted so much time, I'm so unhappy, I can't believe I was so dedicated to something that wasn't worth it, if that's where your mind space is going to continue to be, you're going to get caught up in that loop of feeling stuck and feeling trapped. And this is a little bit of tough love because you have a right to feel upset, guys. 100%. I don't want you to feel like I'm invalidating your emotions. You have a right to be upset. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to feel like your time was wasted. But at the same time, if your time's been wasted there for so long, why would you want to waste it anymore? Jump right into what's going to get you that abundance you're looking for. So remember, with the whole job thing, right? You know, screw that 15-year job you worked at that never give you a promotion. Let's go start applying to jobs right now that are friendly. They have friendly bosses. They make more money for you. They are kind of similar to the same craft you were originally doing. They look like they have a better working environment. They're more productive. Let's go ahead and apply to those new jobs. You know, in reference to your relationship, if your boyfriend is not going to change into what you're looking for, your boyfriend was never what you were looking for, period. They might have had some attributes and qualities you liked. They might have had some aspects of what you wanted in a person. But ultimately, if they are not who you desire and not who you want, you can't change somebody when they are who they are. So you're better off looking for people who meet that criteria, who meet exactly what it is you're looking for, you know? So it feels to me like, let's go ahead and get in the game. Let's get on the ball right now and start walking towards what it is we're actually wanting. All right, let's see where things are going for you. Where are things going to be going for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, moving throughout mid-May 2022. Where are things going to be going here for Scorpio? First card out, we do have here the Moon card. Okay, Piscean energy showing up there for you. We also do have here the Knight of Pentacles. We have here as well the Six of Cups. And then lastly for the Scorpios, where things are going, we have here the Empress. Okay, I like seeing the Empress here for sure. So based upon where things are going for you, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and then the Empress card. So with the Moon card here to the Knight of Pentacles, this is the energy of getting into a place of stability, okay? This is, I feel feel about taking care of your emotions first. So this is about getting yourself grounded. You're saying to yourself, okay, I'm angry, I'm pissed, I wasted a lot of time, I put in dedicated effort to things that didn't work out, I get it, but I have to go ahead right now and keep myself grounded because I really do want to walk towards my 10 of Pentacles, okay? So with the 6 of Cups showing up over here, this is about saying I need to leave all this stuff behind me. I need to leave it in the past, and I need to grow and move forward. I need to learn what I needed to take from these past experiences, and now it's time for me to focus on my present moment, and most importantly, to start focusing on my future. So this is about having to shift your energy away from what you just went through and put all of your motivation and energy right now into getting exactly what it is that you want. So based upon where things are going, I do feel like you guys are saying, okay, I have, sat in the energy enough from what I just went through. I have given it enough time to be angry, but now it's time for me to use all this as fuel, all this for motivation, right? It's basically like looking at everything that you went through and using it as fuel for motivation to now get to the place and point in your life of where you want to go. So you're getting yourself motivated here, getting yourself energized here, which is something I love to see for you, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the overall outcome though. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-May 2022. And what do we have here for the Scorps? We have here the 10 of Swords. I love it. Exiting out that cycle, leaving this completely behind. And Knight of Wands, now you're finally starting to get started. So you're getting started here to walk that path of abundance. King of Cups, you're getting started here to walk that path that's going to be very, very fulfilling for you. That's going to be something incredibly positive for you. You're getting ready here to walk that path where you leave the devil in the past. You no longer feel stuck. You no longer feel tied and bound. And you enter something that you feel like you can actually enjoy. And of course, with the King of Wands energy as well, something that you're motivated in, something that you're being rewarded for, right? So, dedicated effort, control. Going back to that same thing we saw in the beginning. Dedicated effort was, I put in so much time into something, but what you wanted to happen was beyond your control. Now what's happening here for you, Scorpio, is you're setting yourself up in a situation where things that you want are finally in your control, and that makes you receptive to get them. You couldn't change your boss and their opinion for not wanting to promote you. You couldn't change how your boyfriend was, right? But what you can change is the type of people you surround yourself with. If your boyfriend isn't what you're looking for, you can go look for the person that is and has all those checked boxes of what you're looking for in a person. If your job is not giving you that promotion, you could find a job that actually gives a crap about their employees. When you start taking action in reference to getting what you want in your life, you have to walk away from the situations that are not going to get you from point A to point B. And that's what you're finally doing here. So looking at the outcome that's present, we pulled a couple cards. You're finally now getting started here to walk the path that's going to get you the abundance you're looking for, because you're deciding to take control in your life to make sure that where you go aligns exactly with what it is you want and what it is you desire. You're done sitting in a situation hoping that things will work out. You're now setting yourself up to make sure that things indeed will work out for you, Scorpio, which is what I'm saying, man. It's like absolutely lovely. I love that energy for you. And I know that some Scorpios, are definitely not going to like this message. I know that it's a little rough. I know that this message is kind of like tough love, but sometimes tough love's important. Shit happens. You can't change the past. You can't change all the investments and dedicated effort you had, but what you can do now today is decide to take control to go to where you actually want to go and where things are going to work out for you, instead of being in a position of riding on faith and riding on hope, right? It's making a strategic play here in your life to actually get the success you deserve. Okay? All right, Scorpio. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that, my presentation of this reading wasn't something that appeared in any way negative. I hope that this appeared as a positive message and a message to help you guys. I hope you guys continue to stay motivated and walk towards that path of what you really deserve to have, okay? I love you. You deserve the best. Go out there and get the best, baby. Okay? All right, Scorpio. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your May. Subscribe here if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.